Hi everyone, Kennedy here from Our Friendly World, and today I want to explain to you what it means when you see FLO or BLO written in your crochet patterns. FLO and BLO stand for front loop only and back loop only. So I'm going to walk you through what that means here, and this will apply whether you are working in the round on a circular project or if you're crocheting in rows. Typically, when you're crocheting, when you insert your hook into the next stitch, you are going under both loops of that horizontal V. So the stitches in crochet look like these horizontal V shapes, and so there are two prongs on there. And typically you would put your hook underneath both sides of that V and complete your stitch as usual. But when you're working into the front loop only, you're going to only insert your hook underneath the loop that is closest to you. So as I'm holding my piece here, and this will apply whether you're left-handed or right-handed, however you are holding your piece, the front loop is always the loop that is closest to you. So here's my full stitch. I have both loops of the stitch on my hook. If I'm working in the front loop only, I'm only going to insert my hook into the loop that is closest to me and then complete my stitch as usual. And so that is what FLO stands for, front loop only. You're only going to work into the loop of that next stitch that is closest to you. Back loop only, as you might have guessed, is just the opposite of that. So when you're looking at your next stitch, this horizontal V shape, you are going to work into the loop that is furthest away from you. So here's my piece, and again, this works if you're working in rows, and it works if you're right-handed as well. The way you're holding your piece, the back loop is going to be the loop that is furthest from you on that stitch. And you will just insert your hook into only the back loop of the stitch, the loop furthest from you, and create your stitch as usual. And anytime you do this, you're going to start to see the extra loops left behind. So here's where I worked in the back loop only, and now these front loops are leaving sort of a line on my finished piece. And sometimes in a pattern, we will use that then to later attach extra pieces. You may work through that front loop again later, or sometimes you just leave the front or back loops as an added touch to the texture of your piece. But to sum it up, front loop only means you're only inserting your hook into the loop closest to you of the next stitch, and back loop only is just the opposite, working only in the loop furthest from you. And just like that, you've added another technique to your list of crochet skills. For more crochet tips and tricks, be sure to check out the playlist recommended at the end of the video. Thanks for watching!